Hey everybody, what's up? So basically we're going to be doing a quick little tutorial on how you can convert all of the sounds in your game into MP3 files automatically, very quickly, because Roblox has decided to break all free model sounds. And you can then use those MP3s to re-upload and save the sounds in your game and have them on your account in case, if you ever so choose. In my game, it's a very large game. We have a ton of places and things, sub-places, and it would just be way too much work to go through each of these sounds by hand and actually select them and re-upload them. So what we're going to be doing is I made a short little script. I'm using Animation's script as well. We're going to use them together, and we're going to get those files on my computer automatically, and it's the quickest way to do this. So first things first, we're going to go up to the plugins and click on this audio discovery. This will show you all of the asset in your game that are, whether or not they're okay after March 22nd. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using this to our advantage, and we're going to first get a text document with all of those IDs in it. And then second, we're going to plug those IDs into Animus's tool, and then we're going to let his tool go to Roblox and get those IDs for us and put them on our computer. So let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, you need to be able to see this in the Explorer. If you can't see it, then we're going to come over here, go to Studio Settings, scroll down, find this checkbox right here, and make sure this is checked and toggled on. So we're going to close out of that, restart later, and now we can open this up, open up the audio discovery window, and we're going to go to left, main, child, contents, click on this list element right here. Control C to copy that. We're going to go over to the starter GUI, make a new little folder just to work in, paste it inside of that. In fact, actually, we can make a screen GUI, and if we put this inside of that screen GUI, we'll be able to see it on our screen to make sure it's the right element. So we're going to go and put that back over there, delete screen GUI I just made. Now we're going to make a local script. So this is, we're just going to be using a quick little script I made. It's all it does is just convert those into a way that we can copy it, basically, because we can't copy it from Roblox's plugin. So we're going to need to put those IDs somewhere we can copy them, and this script will do that. So now we're going to make a string value, and it doesn't matter what you call this, it just has to exist. So now we're going to go and press Control A, Control C to copy everything, paste it in the command bar, which lets us run code without actually running the game. Then we're going to, before we press enter on the command bar, we're going to select this list element, and then we're going to hold down Control, we're going to click that string value. So make sure they're selected in that order because that's really, really important. So now, once we have this down in our command bar, we're going to press enter, and you'll see this show up in the output. That's when you know it's done. And over here in our value, we now see that there is a bunch of text here, and there are all the numbers of our IDs. So don't type anything, just copy that, start up Notepad, paste it in, save it. We're going to make a little folder down here. I already have one called tutorial. It's completely empty. And just save it in there. We're going to call this asset list.txt. So save that. Close out of that, open up our file explorer, and now we're going to go over to that tutorial folder. And as you can see, this is the only element in here. Now you won't see that txt because we don't have file extensions turned on. So let's go and turn those on right now. So now, after you click view, and then show, and then file name extensions, and on Windows 10 it should just be in the top view, then you will be able to see this .txt at the end right here. And that's really important because we need that later. So now we're going to go and get Animus's tool. So Animus's tool is called RBXMK, and we're going to want to download this. So when you first go to this link, you're going to want to scroll down and then go to Windows 64-bit, click that, save it inside of your folder, and save. There you go. So now we're going to open it up, and we're going to right-click this. I'm just going to do extract here. Bottom line, make sure this exe gets into this folder with the asset list. And then after that, we can just delete that. So now we have these two elements right here. Next up, we're going to want to grab his script. So he wrote a script that will quickly grab all of these elements. We're going to go ahead and click raw, and we're going to select all of it, copy it, paste it in a notepad++. Let me go ahead and make it new. There we go, paste, save. And we're gonna go down to tutorial, and we're just gonna call this, let's see, what are we gonna call this? Let's just call it macro.txt.lua. So save that. And now what we have to do is, it's pretty straightforward from here actually, because we have the two pieces that we actually needed, which are the macro and the asset list. So now we're just gonna go and click this, type CMD, and then we're gonna say we are going to run this command that he has right here. But since our Lua file is not called this, and our input is called asset list.txt, and the output we still have to make, we're not gonna just copy this and paste it. We're gonna type this out. So rbxmk run macro.lua, because we've named it macro.lua, and our input is going to be the asset list, so asset list.txt. Okay, and then our output is going to be actually a new directory. We want to make a new folder. So all we have to do is just type in whatever we want to name that folder. We just type it here. So in this case, I'm going to name it Ichikawa, because this is the name of the map of the game that I'm taking these audios from. I have to do this for all of the different maps of the game, so I have to stay organized. But you guys can name it whatever you want. So now we're just going to go ahead and press enter, run that, and we're going to watch these IDs pass by, and it might take a minute, so I'm going to pause the video and get back to you when it's finished. Well, that was actually fast. I never even had time to press the button to pause it. So now now we're going to go, we have a new folder here called Ichikawa, which is what I named it. You'll have it whatever you named it. And all of these files right here are all your games. All the sound effects, all the music, it's all in there. So now, they might not necessarily be MP3 files. It actually says that inside of his script. May not actually be MP3, but we can double click it to play it because it says MP3. So it's up to you to figure out what it actually is and re-upload it to Roblox as what it is, or you can just re-upload as an MP3. I don't think Roblox actually cares as long as it's one of its supported types. But yeah, this is the folder. You can click on any one of these files, re-upload them to Roblox. Hopefully somebody makes a bot for that, because that would be a lot of work, and especially with the new limitations on how many per month, it's gonna be a while before we actually start seeing some sounds. But hopefully somebody makes a bot for that, and it's not too bad. Maybe post in the comments if somebody does make a bot, because I will certainly have my eyes peeled for that. But yeah, this is how you get all of the Roblox sound assets from your game onto your computer, so that they're not lost forever, and that you can access them after the 22nd. Even if you don't have them re-uploaded by the 22nd, at least you will be able to know that they exist on your computer and that you have access to them. So thanks for watching, guys. This is only like my second tutorial ever. I don't even think I posted the first tutorial. I just made it and then I like never posted it. So, you know, definitely leave a like maybe and some feedback in the comments. I know maybe I'll make some more of these. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, guys.